championship setting and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. How to manage that energy and fans are the biggest part of your life. Athlete in the world, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight queen, Valentina Shevchenko.
Valentina is a special talent. She goes out there with a clear mind and allows herself to fight wherever the fight needs to take place. If she has to wrestle, she has the ability to do that. If it's a striking affair, she's one of the best in the world. She's truly been special since the UFC started the flyweight division. She has been the queen, and it's hard to see a time where she's not lingering around the top.
Valentina Shevchenko, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Manon the Beast Fiorot. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1. A special feeling in the air as Valentina Shevchenko gets back on the proving ground here tonight. She has said, and I quote, "This opponent gives me the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece." What does that mean exactly? I kind of feel like Valentina Shevchenko might be highlight chasing here tonight. We'll see how she approaches the early portions of this fight. Ooh. Oh, Shevchenko with a beautiful 1-2 there. Now we'll see if she can follow it up, DC.
I mean, she's going to follow it up. That's what Valentina does. She's a sniper. She picks you apart. When you start to find comfort, Valentina puts you right back in an uncomfortable situation.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Taken down by Fury.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Shevchenko's back in full guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back, huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes. Nice pass.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Fiorot.
Doing great this round.
Making all these shots count.
Scramble, scramble,
Front go.
Oh, nice.
Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Oh, nice job on the feet there by the UFC flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko. And her head coach Pavel Fedotov felt like eventually they were going to realize that UFC gold, and it certainly happened for them in 2018. Fiorot's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
All right, second round underway.
Fighter's committed to the head kick. That one landed.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Stay calm, get those hands up. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Fiorot. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level. She's nasty in the ground and pound, and now she has her opponent cut. That was nice.
Shevchenko's back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level ground exchanges that they just experienced.
Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the casting crew. Take the bow. The night's over. Huge shots going on right here.
Seemed like she routed out of the clinch there. 2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Shevchenko's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, let us get you some replays now from that previous round. She absorbed a whole lot of damage, and now she's dealing with a cut that candidly above the eye could be in a much better location.
It's in a bad place, J.A. The blood is leaking down her face. She looks a bit dejected. She looks concerned because she is getting pieced up by her opponent. And now, to top it off, there's a cut right over the top of her eye. She is in a lot of trouble, Andy.
Yeah, and we got the best cut men and women in the world, but I'm not sure there's anything that they're going to be able to do to completely stop the bleeding. Let's get to the next round. Fiorot gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Oh, nice jab.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finishing this fight. She has done a great job of setting up the attacks that hurt her opponent. She just not has been able to put her out completely. I want to see what she will change to ultimately end the night.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Shevchenko going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Oh, look at the welts all over that right thigh. Really starting to bruise now. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
20 seconds to go.
She does a great job being technical. Great punch lands.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. So the horn sounds after that round. Big knockdown in that frame. Great round from Shevchenko. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 6th round? They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in the big fight. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just unable to quite find that range.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
Well, you can tell every time she gets...
Oh, big diving punch to the head.
Nice pass.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Shevchenko. Submission attempt for her now. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Fiorot's eye now closing up. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Man, yet another strike is thrown by her, and it lands right on that calf.
She said that was the game plan. She told anyone that would listen, I'm going to beat her legs up. That's exactly what she has done.
Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
That'll do it! Holy smokes!
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina Shevchenko.
All right, so the Kazakhstan-born Valentina